up the comment. I don't use green screen. I'm not a big fan of it. Okay. But I needed to green screen the comment because I don't understand. And mind you, I want to make this clear. Mind you, I get sent dozens of screenshots of Drop Queen saying gross, weird, nasty, diabolical stuff in the comment sections of videos that are posted about me. And I don't say nothing because I don't care. But this one took the cake, okay? This one took the cake. So let me get my green screen up because this one, this was a new one for me, okay? And now, mind you, I don't normally say anything. But this one took the cake. So here's Drop Queen, right? I'm following her because my Cozy Bystander page follows everyone. And she says about the video with me and AJ, and she says, she talked about my African husband, and I'm assuming she meant AJ, while being a 90-day fiance. Child, these hypocrites. I've never said anything about Drop Queen's husband. I didn't even know Drop Queen's husband was African. Okay? So I think she's conflating the two simply because she just wants to say something about me. Her and AJ been having smoke for each other for the last month. So you take these two instances, this joke that Trina has about me being, which is true, I am a 90-day fiance, but my husband's not foreign. He's not foreign. He's American, but he's not foreign. But the premise is the joke. So you take this truth plus this truth about two separate people and trying to mesh them together just to say something about this doesn't even make sense. So this is what I applied back on my Cozy Bystander page. I said, Drop, what does AJ talking about your husband have to do with my husband and this Cash App story? What are you even talking about? Are you so desperate to just say something to me that you decided to take somebody who you've been arguing with and myself and conflate them into one sentence in order just to call us hypocrites? Drop Queen, if you just got something to say to me, say it. Just say it. What is it? What is it that you have to say to me that you would intertwine me and your beef with AJ into one? I would like to, the people would like to know. And I'm just going to be all totally 100% unequivocally respectful in this regard because I don't understand. I don't understand why week after week after week, people are sending me screenshots of you dragging me in comment section when I've never said anything to you. So you don't really go live often, but you do go live on the morning show. So I'm going to ask this question. Hopefully the blogs pick it up and they can pose you. They can ask you the question. Someone can ask you the question when they're in the Box on Diamonds morning show, and maybe you can answer it, or you can take back to the comment sections of various blog pages and answer it. But you made this statement. I want to make sure I just get out of the way. So if the blog pages record this, they have it. Drop Queen says she talked about my African husband, never talked about her husband, didn't know he was an African. While being a 90-day fiance. That is me, okay? So she's taking two different individuals, conflating the stories together, and then saying, child, these hypocrites. Here's my response to Drop Queen. Drop, what does AJ talking about your husband have to do with my husband? And this Cash App story is what AJ and I are discussing. What are you even talking about, Drop Queen? What are you talking about? If you have something to say, kindly just tell us, what is it? Just what is it? I will have more respect for you to be like, you know what, Nosy, I just don't like you. And call it a day. I'm like, you know what? I'm not the most likable type of bitch, but you know what? I respect that. But to do this type of stuff in comment sections, when you have the ability to go live, when you're never been blocked from any of my page. Obviously my page follows you because I went down the list and just started following individuals that I knew from somebody else's follow list. I'm like, you know, I know all these people. Let me just follow. So obviously I follow you. So can you just go live and tell us what is your issue with me? Like, I don't understand. And there's a lot of this, you guys. This is not the first time that Drop Queen is being in comment section saying unusual things about me. You know what I mean? Like, just tell me, girl, what is it? Like, do you not like me? Have I done anything to you personally to you? Like, have I overstepped my bounds with you? Have I, gone on a panel and talked and maybe over talked you or what? I just want to know. So Let me take this green screen now. I was just curious. I mean, I asked a valid question. Like, what does my husband have to do with drop queen? So, didn't know her husband was African. If you want to be 100% frank, didn't even know she had a husband. Okay, so let's just be honest. Don't know much about drop queen, except she likes to argue and whisper. Okay, so I just want to know, if I did say something about your husband, my apologies. But I don't think you're referring to me, because I've seen the clip yesterday of you and AJ going back and forth. So if I did say something about your husband, my apologies, drop queen. I apologize. Okay, just want to be fair in case you got a clip ready. Okay, so if I did say something, my apologies to you. But what is happening here? You know, what is going on? So let me take this green screen down, because it makes me dizzy. But yeah, I just saw that and I'm just like, what girl, what is it? Okay, I'm just saying, y'all. What's up, Outspoken? I'm just saying, I just want to know. So I just figure if I pose the question to her, maybe she'll take to Diamond's live stream, because that's the only place I've ever seen her. Oh, or Manny's live, or Manny, and just answer the question, you know? Shut up, Kels. And I keep telling people, it wasn't my trip. I tell people that all the time about Dominican Republic. It was my friend Brittany's trip. She's right here on TikTok. Britville. You guys know her. She does TikTok Beef of the Week. She focused on the TikTok Mess of the Week, where she talks about all the mess on TikTok. She's another messy recapper, you know? She got like 2 million followers. So it was her trip. I was invited. And then I invited, well, other people asked can they come? Technically, I didn't invite anyone. And then I asked Britt, hey, do you mind if my friends tag along? She's like, yeah, sure. I don't care. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. You know what I mean? So anyone could have come. Anyone could have come. You guys could have came. Like, hey, knows you're going to the Dominican? Can I tag? Sure. It's not my trip. You know what I mean? So sure. What's up, Winston? Britville. What's up, Blue Jean? So yeah, it's like you know, I don't know. The DR trip was anyone could come. The Miami trip was not my trip. That was my Diamond's birthday trip. So, you know, that was her birthday trip. You'd have to ask her. Okay. What's up, Nitra? So I saw your comment. I was hollering. I saw your comment on was it 411's page where AJ I was explaining the Cash App situation with A, B, and C. So I was like A and B, and basically everybody was in cahoots. Nitra had posted in the comments and said, and D, everybody going to jail. Shout out the messy Gazette. That shit had me hollering. That shit had me hollering. I'm sorry. That shit was so funny. I was like, Nitra, please. Nitra, please. I was over here cackling. Like, not D. Okay. I mean, like, look, I can't. It's not my case. I can't repudiate any of the evidence, but it is not looking good for Miss Nikila. Okay, that shit had me cracking up. I was cracking. I saw the comment. I was just hollering. I was like, Nitra, please. Because I was like, A and B were basically in cahoots together. And Nitra put in the comments, and D, everybody going to jail. Okay, so that was the story. Yeah. Hello. Is that no? It was Terry. Yeah, Terry said that. That's my mutual on here, Terry. Shout out to Terry. Hello, police. So yeah, other than that weird comment from Drop Queen, that's the only thing I got today, y'all. I ain't got much else for y'all today. But yeah, I don't know why she left that comment. But it's not the only one. It's not the first time. It's not the first time Drop Queen has left these unusual comments. And I just wish she would just go on a panel and explain the comments. Like, what have I ever done to Drop Queen? That is my only question. What's up, Fab Financial? That is my only question. What have I ever done to Drop Queen? I can't check my DMs, Winston. I'm live stream. So that's it. What's up, Goddess? What's up, Alexandra?
Hello.
Hey.
I meant to tell you this the other day that you asked. It's not necessarily a matter of hold on, let me sit my ass down on this porch. Okay. It's not a matter of what you did, it's what you said. There was one day that you were giving a breakdown of like what she had said on the panel alongside of Manny, and she had brought up in another live pretty much like I don't even know why notes is coming for me. It wasn't you coming for her. Her inability to understand that you were analyzing what she said prevented her from understanding that it wasn't you giving a read or you antagonizing her. She's not able to conceptualize that when somebody's they're a recap page or they're analytical about things, that it's not an attack on her. So that's pretty much what happened. You broke down shit again for those in the back. Shit with her and Manny. She took it as an attack because that's what she does best. She loves to convince us that she's more intellectual than most people, but she's not able. Yes, y'all. No, they said, not Alex calling her dumb. Y'all messy. Stop being messy in the comments. But essentially, if the shoe fits, lace it up and sport that bitch. That's just how I feel. Bye, Nosy. Love you, Pookie Butt.
Thank you, Alexandra. I mean, okay, yeah, maybe Drop Queen doesn't understand the concept of recaps, and that's fine. I don't catch her often on lives if she's not yelling, so I haven't recapped Drop Queen in a while because she's used to just yelling at people, and it's hard to like recap a it's hard to recap when people are yelling at each other. There's not much to recap, you know. So I just put thank you, Christina, and thank you guys for helping me hit my life goal. That's why I just don't recap her anymore because she's just always in a yelling match, like. So it's just not worth the recap, in my personal opinion. It's just not worth it, you know? Like, it's easier to recap when people are just like, everyone's muted and they're talking and they're giving their thoughts and opinions on a subject or topic. Thank you, boss man. But when it's like, just yelling it back and forth, thank you, Nurse Janelle. It's not much to recap. So that's why I just don't recap Drop Queen because she's always in yelling matches, you know? What's up, Mimi?
Hi, Nosy. Can I do a commercial, please? Because it's actually your fault that I am on this side of TikTok. Remember? You brought me over here. Yes, ma'am. So I have a praise and a worship every morning at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I am trying to spread love throughout these messy TikTok streets. If everyone can follow me and join me. Thank you so much, Nosy. But again, it's your fault I'm here. Bye.
Bye, Mimi. All right, guys, you guys heard that. A little bit of praise and worship through all this devil worship that we be getting on and getting down over here. Make sure you follow Mimi, okay? Thank you, boss man. But yeah, so it does get messy over here on these TikTok streets. That's why I haven't been like getting too much into them because I'm getting too much into them because they're just so like they're almost overwhelming, you know? They're almost like I can't even yell anymore. I can't even yell. I can read someone down, but I can't even get into that anymore. It's just too much. Like, not to say I'm not going to recap. Y'all know me. Come on now. That's why you subscribed over here. I'm going to recap for you niggas. Okay. Don't get me wrong, but like, I can't engage in none of that. I know people, what's up? I live for this shit. I know a lot of people love to see like everyone going at it and tussling. I'd rather just stick to the recaps. You know, I'd rather stick to that, instead of like, being a part. I don't want to be a part of nobody's recap. I'd rather just recap, you know? So it's just be too much for me. But if y'all want to keep yelling and barking at each other, have at it. It gives us more stuff to go over for the week. You know, I just can't do it myself. I can't do it myself. You know, that's the main reason why I didn't cover all whatever Rose was getting her. I did see the clip. I didn't see the clips. I didn't watch them, but I saw on the screen record pages, my face very, very much zoomed in from Rose's live stream, and that's why I didn't care to listen to what she had to say or recap what she had to say or rebuttal what she had to say because it's not worth it. You know what I mean? She's a child and I'm an adult, and like she's a child. It's that simple, and I can't see myself. I can't argue with a child. Okay, you know, just can't do it, Chief. Can't do it. You only watch my recaps? Oh, I appreciate that. Makes me feel special. Only watch my recaps. I'm just kidding. What's up, Alexander?
Really quick. Really quick. I got one more thing. One more question of clarity. Did you say that you didn't know that Drop was married, or you couldn't tell that she was married?
Maybe I think that information just kind of like, it's just not like frontal lobe information. Does that make sense? Like, I'm sure it's circling somewhere in my brain, but it's not like something at the forefront. You know what I mean? I said I didn't know if she was married to an African. If I did know she was married, I don't know specifically if I knew his nationality.
Shine and Daisy, great observation. Me being messy. This is Messy TikTok's phenomenal observation. Shout out to you though for your observation. Keep going. You might get somewhere with that. I don't know. I think with her, this is my last thing. I've just been listening because again, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have a clue about what you and Rose got going on. Like I was in and out of that live, and then also too, and then also too, everybody love a good group chat now. Word on the street was that there was some shit happening in the Tea Time Live, but I don't really go to Tea Time Live every so often. And then apparently y'all had some type of disagreement. I have not seen it on any blog page. I will be honest. I did check every one that I could.
I think a lot of people have missed it. So I'll tell you what happened. And then I can't actually tell you her reply or her rebuttal with all those, with my face zoomed in. Sorry. I can't tell you what her rebuttal was. I can tell you her rebuttal because I didn't listen to it, but the screen record pages has it. So Trina was in Tea Times Live. She said she was issuing out apologies. I went up there to go get one. Okay. I was being big and greedy and I went up there to get one, even though it was in jest. It was just a joke. Trina doesn't owe me an apology. I was just going up there to just say hi to Trina. And when I was up there, somebody by the name of Corey the Trucker was like, he made a statement which was 100% inaccurate. He stated that first he stated that it's hard to explain because it was so conflated. It was so wildly false that Tea Time Rose and myself had to say, what are you talking about? That's how wildly false it was. It was something in regards to, he's like, you're saying that therapists never paid Trina to come join panels. You're saying that basically, in a nutshell, Tea Time and Rose are liars. And Tea Time's like, whoa, I never said that. And Rose came up and said, what are you talking about? No one ever said that. And Trina kind of sparsed out. Trina said, I think I know what you're saying. So Trina broke down his statement. So his statement was very blunt, like, you're calling them liars because you're saying that therapists never paid Trina to join panels or drop pan or whatever. And Trina, being as kind as she was like, that's not at all what the situation was. He never apologized to anyone. He just kept going with his tirade. And then he was like, now you're saying, what did he say? God, I wish I had the clip. Then he was like, now you're saying therapist is not, following this girl around. I was already frustrated with the first lie, and shout out to Trina for correcting it. And I said to him, what the fuck are you talking about? And I told him, I said, what I said was accusing somebody of controlling, abuse, and stalking. You have to present to us empirical evidence. We believe you, but we want to see it. So Rose came in the box after she told Corey Trucker, I didn't say that at all. And then Trina breaks down his first statement. And then she said, whatever anecdote she said. And I said, it's not empirical evidence. That's you telling me, show me. You didn't pay a screen recording. You didn't drop a text. I need to see evidence of abuse, controlling, stalking. I need to see that. And there's nothing wrong with asking for the proof of it. I believe you. I just want to see it. And after I told her, look, I'm getting my nails done. I was getting a manicure. I said, I don't have time for this. And I dropped out of the box. And then that's when Rose did whatever it is she's been doing for the last 2 days, which I haven't watched any of, but confirmed that it is true. I was her green screen. I don't know what she was talking about. I don't want to get into whatever she had to say because it is a negation of what I requested. I requested evidence. So her doing these live streams are just a simple distraction from what I'm requesting. I'll never stop requesting it. You make those statements, I'm going to request the evidence. I'm not going to get into sidetracked arguing, because it's not about me and Rose. It's about what Rose accused therapists of and me simply requesting the evidence for it. Although I believe you, Rose, I want to see the evidence of it. I want to see the screenshots. I want to see the text messages. I want to hear the anecdotes. Now, Rose was absolutely correct when Tea Time stated, hey, I've witnessed her following you across different live streams. That is one piece of anecdotal evidence, but it does not complete the full puzzle, right? It might complete the digital stalking, but it doesn't complete the abuse and controlling. I want to see those things. So that is what I requested. All this other, me being someone's green screen, someone yelling and screaming and calling me out of my name, which I'm not saying Rose did because I didn't hear the clips, but her yelling and screaming and whatever diatribe that she's on is a byproduct of what I requested. And I'm not going to placate to byproducts. I want what I requested. Okay? So give me what I requested or continue to produce byproduct of what we asked for. It's that simple. Okay. I hope that explains it.
I got you. Yeah, that explains it more. It's honestly, it just sometimes it's so hard to keep up with all of this shit. That's why I keep telling the comments, y'all niggas need to do a PowerPoint. It's some bullshit every other week. I don't know who the fuck beef with who, but it's draining. But yeah, but thank you for filling me in on that. And then, like I said, with the other one that, is avoidant with moisture, I don't know. I just think that she doesn't really, I don't think that there's times that you are on your platform and you acknowledge people that you like and dislike. I think that she hasn't felt welcome, and this is just speculation. So now she feels like because you haven't given her like some type of trophies and there's been type of comments towards her and Manny, she feels like, well, because Nosy didn't welcome me in to some extent, I'm about to just take it to hell. Because I watched enough of your lives to know that you never brought that lady husband up. So I'm just a little confused too when I saw that on the blog pages. It just didn't make any sense.
Yeah, we're all lost over here, I guess.
Do you feel like, oh God, actually, when I'm not about to sit up here and do no goddamn evaluation of mental health. I know that you got this. You good. All right, Nosy, back to the comments I go. Love you, bye.
Love you too. Bye, Alexandra. What's up, Omar?
What's up, Nosy? Am I echoing or am I good? Oh, so I just came up because somebody in your comments said Omar had you as a green screen as well. So yesterday I had a very good live and they want me to do recaps. So I started doing recaps today, and I'm just letting you know because you know how messy the comments can be. I had the green screen up of what Rose was talking about. I said, Rose, basically, you asked Rose for proof, basically, about the therapist. So I had that green screen up of Rose's live, and it was the picture of you. And then I had your live last night, and I let them know that you basically said that you don't care about it. Just show the receipts. You wasn't going to drag it on or take it there. And everybody, I recapped everything that's been going on TikTok, and I didn't talk about nobody in a negative light. So I just had to, let you know before people ran with a narrative and all the extra shit.
Well, Omar, I appreciate that. Hold on, you do got to echo. Okay, I appreciate that. But no, like, you don't have to, even if people did run with, if people do carry bones, one, I don't know if you know this or not, Omar, I was voted worst comment reader. So although I do my best to read the comments, I would have probably never seen that comment. And for two, whoever said that, if I scroll back up and I find you, you're blocked. Because why are you up here carrying bones? And for three, any and everyone's allowed to recap whatever that they see on the internet. And even if you were, Omar, even if you did give your thoughts and anecdotes are yours and yours alone. You are allowed to say that. If you wanted to use a recap as a jump off point to give your own analysis of the person's personality, the person's history on the app, the person's messiness, the person's great, whatever, that is entirely up to you. That is how you make your own shit. You know what I mean? I call myself doing recaps, but I really just call them me doing live reactions of these clips because I've never seen them. But however you deliver your show is how you deliver it. If you spent your entire live stream recapping me and drag me for filth, that is your opinion. And no one in the comments can take that from you. And no one in the comments can say, oh, you need to be nice to Nosy. For what? It is your thoughts and opinions of me, my clip that you have, your assessment of me, and nobody in the comments, no subscriber, no gifter, no other person can take that away from you. So, albeit I appreciate you coming over here to say, hey, I wasn't dragging you. It wouldn't matter if you were dragging me. You are allowed to have your own thoughts on what you're witnessing. Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, the thing with me is though, I just basically got back to what I do on the app. And I already said, like, everything that I cover, I won't do it in a negative light. I don't care if it's culture news, celebrity news, recaps, whatever. I'm not going to talk about people in a negative light.